Hi, welcome to today's CAD lesson. Today's exercise is going to be on this wire mesh. We will be modeling this with a sheet metal template, and so we would learn how to unfold, refold, and how to create a contour row. Do stick around to the end. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't yet done that. Also, do want to like this video. It helps the YouTube algorithm recognize it and push it to a lot more people. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, do want to leave them down in the comment section below and I would address them as soon as I can. Let's jump into today's exercise. Let's get our worksheet, and so new up here. This is going to be a sheet metal exercise, and so under part create 2D and 3D objects. Select the sheet metal MMIPT because we want to work in millimeters, and we would create. Now let's pick the 2D sketch command and work on the XY plane. Let me pan down. Let's pick the line command. Let's start to draw a line from the origin. The length of this line is going to be 150. Let's enter that using the dynamic input box and press enter. You can right click and then OK. Alright, so we want to draw another one of this line. Let's pick the line command again and draw here, making sure you snap onto the horizontal line passing through the origin. And we want to say that make this line equal to that. And for the first line we drew, we want to make it a center line. So just click on the line and choose the option up here that says center line. Now we will dimension the distance between this line and the center line. That gives us the diameter is 60. Now that is all we have to do. Let's finish this sketch. And then we would come up here and select the option that says the counter row. Now the profile we want to row has been correctly selected, which is the second line we drew. And for the axis it should go around, we will choose the center line, which has also been correctly selected. For the road angle, we will change that from 90 to 369. So we get to leave a little bit of gap, 359, sorry. So we get to leave a little bit of gap here. Let me show you. There it is right here. That will make us able to unfold this sheet metal. Now we would leave the offset direction as default and everything else as it is and apply. Let's close this. Okay, now we want to unfold this. So choose under the modified group unfold, and it's asked us to specify some details. The first one is the stationary reference, which is the part we want to hold down in order to unfold. Let's zoom in and select this very reference, and we want to choose the option that says add all bends. Now let's see what we have done. All right, we would apply. Let's close this. Now we want to create the profile we would extrude to form the mesh. So let's select this face and we would create a sketch. Let me pan down and even zoom in. Now we would come up here under the rectangle command. Let's choose the last one that says polygon. The polygon, we want it to be inscribed. The sides, we want 4 sides. Let's draw the polygon from this point or this corner here. This much is fine. We would dimension the length of this line. Just right click and choose the aligned. So we get to specify the aligned length of 9 and enter that. Now we would also apply a vertical relationship between this point here and that corner that fully constrains the sketch. Okay, now let's pattern. So the rectangular pattern, the geometry is going to be this polygon. The direction it should go should be this line. We want just 2, which is the count, and then the distance or the spacing is going to be 10.5. So let me add 0.5 to the 10 that is there already, and we would OK. Now before we move on, just project this very line onto that face we are creating our sketch, and we want to create another rectangular pattern of these two polygons we have drawn. For the direction 1, we would go along this horizontal line. The instances we want, let's do, let me see, 14, and then the distance between them, let's do 15, just enough to go over the entire sheet metal. For the direction 2, we want to come down, but it's moving in the wrong direction, so we would select this option that says flip. The instances we want, let's do 13 and see how that looks. The distance between them as well is going to be 15. Okay, it goes over it entirely, which is fine for us, and so we can, okay. All right, now let's go ahead and finish the sketch, and we want to go into the 3D model tab and pick the extrude command. The profiles we want to extrude, just click and drag over the entire patterned polygon. Let's hold on a little as it selects all the polygons. All right, now for the behavior, we would leave that and change the boolean to a cut. That will also take some few seconds. Let's hold on. Okay, let me get the right view so we get to see what has been done. All right, this looks good for us, and so we would, okay. Awesome, so there we have it. Now we can refold this as well. So let's go into the sheet metal tab and then choose the option here under the modify group that says refold. The stationary reference we want to hold is going to be this very one. You can zoom in and select it. And we want to add all bins. Okay, let's zoom in. Let's apply that. And we can close this. All right, so that has been neatly done. We are almost done. Let's just give it an appearance. You can do any appearance of your choice. Let me do the blue wall paint glossy. Let me also point it out that by default, the thickness of the metal is 0.5. You can change that. So under the sheet metal default here, just uncheck this option that says use thickness from rule, and I can specify your own thickness. Let's say I want to do 2 mm and apply that. Let's watch the thickness change closely. Awesome. Let me close this. All right, and so that's going to be it for today's tutorial. I hope you find this helpful. If you do, please consider subscribing to this channel. Also do well to like this video. Don't forget to share this with your other CAD friends and save this. I'll see you soon with the next tutorial. Bye.